What do you think you was angry about?
I felt like I was so quiet for so long. I was holding my tongue for so long, and people took advantage of that.
About what?
Like, I'll just be quiet. Like, however I felt, it don't matter what the situation was. I was always quiet, and people took advantage of that. And when I finally started speaking up, and folks used to bully me, and when I finally spoke up, it just, I don't know, ever since the first girl bullied me and I beat her up, and I just been going off in folks' junk ever since. You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna play with me. It's just not gonna happen.
What's up, YouTube? Marcus the Interviewer here. Welcome to my new channel, Atlanta Street Dating, where I'll be picking out two random strangers and convincing them to go on a 5-minute speed date right here in public on the streets of Atlanta. Join me as we make Atlanta date again. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
So I see, I asked you guys, were you homeless? You said no, right?
Nah.
Okay, so you guys are in a program.
Yes.
What's the name of this program?
School. We are in the Georgia Building Trades Academy. We are called the Gap the Youth Build, where we get our trade, our apprenticeships, we get our driver's license, our GED, and they help us build our life and be successful. It's the best thing. It's better than regular school. It's better than Job Corps. It's better than college.
Okay, so let's
everywhere.
real quick. So how old are you?
I'm 18.
18?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you're 18. And how long have you been in this program?
I've been in this program since March 10th was my first day.
March 10th. Okay. So it's about a couple months now. Okay, what was it that made you decide to, skip the traditional route and go this route?
Well, I got kicked out of school when I was in 7th grade.
7th grade?
Yeah.
What did you get kicked out for in 7th?
I slapped the assistant principal.
What? Why?
Because he said I wasn't going home, and he broke my headphones.
Were these expensive headphones?
Yes, they was Beats. I got it for Christmas. That was the loudest headphones.
Shout out to my daughters, man.
Yes,
they both got Beats headphones.
Beats is that. And he broke it and grabbed me like this and said, "You're not going home."
Oh, wow.
Who not going home? I said, "I'm going home."
Okay,
he said,
so
"You're not going home."
That was in 7th grade?
Yep, I smacked him.
And so what was your 8th, 9th? What were those years like?
8th
Where'd you
grade,
go?
I was in alternative school.
Okay.
And I think that Mr. Daniel, I ain't gonna say his name, the teacher told me, the assistant principal said that I wasn't gonna get my snacks. And I told him he was gonna get my food, because you cannot tell me I can't eat. And I was gonna go out the door, and he said he gonna grab me. And I said, "If you touch me, I'm gonna throw these books at you." And he said, "Touch," and I picked up every last book and I threw it at him. And then
so you just a little firecracker. I
was. I ripped everything.
You done calm down. Okay, so
I had a baby and I calmed down.
I was about to say, let's talk about that. Okay,
yes.
So you do have a child?
Yes.
Okay, how old?
My child is 2.
2? All right. So you had her at 16?
Yes.
All right. And so as far as like the dad or whatever,
yes, he's active in her life.
Active and present?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he like around the same age or a little bit older than
Yes, we're around the same age.
Okay.
He's only 2 years older than me.
2 years older? Okay. All right. So you have a child, and so the child lives with you, or?
Yes.
Okay.
My child lives with me. Well, she be with me for a week, and then she go with her dad for a week, and then she go back with me for a week, or my mom will come down and get her, because my mom just has to be there.
And what are your like living situation like? Do you live like in that program, the youth building?
No, that program we go there from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Okay, so
I stay with my uncle. I'm his caregiver, so I help take care of him. And
I get it.
That's where I live in.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so, all right. Have you ever been? Well, you're 18, but have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So, where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to ATL, man.
Yeah.
What part? What side?
I'm from MLK. I'm from the west side.
MLK, man.
Yeah,
West side. That side, man.
Don't play.
Shout out that big old Adamsville.
Yeah.
Shout out. Throw them doves up, man. West side all day, man.
Don't word up in here. Yes.
Yes, sir. All right. And so, growing up on the west side, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Nah. My mama took care of me, and then I met my dad like 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna do it like that, because the 3 years knowing my dad, it's definitely been, it's.
Well, I get that, but we're not, nobody's throwing judgment or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's there.
Just kind of gathering the facts, right? So, okay,
yeah.
So, and so growing up, so you basically grew up with mom?
Yes.
Okay, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
How many?
I have 4 siblings on my mom's side, and I have 2 siblings on my dad's side.
As far as like siblings that you grew up in the house with?
I grew up with my siblings and my brother on my dad's side. You don't know my sister.
And so where are you in the birth order?
I'm the second youngest.
Second youngest. Okay. And so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now come talk to me.
I feel like my childhood, I ain't gonna lie, my childhood piped up. I raised myself. My mama did a great job. Now she did a great job, take care of me. And she tried her very, very best. So I ain't gonna do that. But at the end of the day, I feel like my childhood was piped up. I piped it up, you know what I'm saying? My mama did what she did, but I took care of myself. I ain't gonna never down my mama. I took care of myself. I did
Took
what
care
I
of
needed to
yourself
do.
how?
I got myself here. Nobody got me here but me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. I've been out here taking care of myself. Everything I own, I paid for. To my own pad I put on, I paid for. Been paying for. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that was the case? Like, why do you think your
my
mom
mama
and
has
whoever
5
else?
kids and she has bills to take care of, and she take care of all of us by herself. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So I feel like she got 5 kids. Like, that's too much stress that she already got on herself.
Well, I get
so
that, but
instead of her buying it for me, I'm gonna get it myself. If I can get it on my own, why is she?
No,
I go get it myself, and I'm gonna get it for her too. We both got
I
it.
definitely get that. I definitely get that. So
Yeah.
let's dive into that, right? Because that speaks to the fact that Dad wasn't quite there during those
Yeah.
years. What effect do you think that had on you? Him not being there, him not being around.
It had a lot of effect on me, but listen, like they say, mama's babies, daddy's maybes. It is what it is. That's at the end of the day, that's something he missed out on, not me.
What is that supposed to mean? Because
mama's
that
babies, daddy's
I know,
maybes.
so
the daddies could walk up at the hospital any given time.
well, typically,
Any given time, mama's gotta be there. A mama gonna have to be there regardless.
well, big facts, right?
The
But
daddy don't gotta be there. He could choose to be there. He could choose to up and leave whenever he wants to.
I get it. When people say that, most of the time, what they're talking about is the fact that the baby might not be the dad's. So that's what they mean
how
when
I
they say
took that saying. I take that saying as, you know what I'm saying?
he could be there, he could not be there.
Yeah, one day
I
your
can get
daddy
it.
gonna be there, one day he could just be like, he don't want to do it no more. It's too much. He can't handle it. He's just gonna walk out.
I
Mama's
surmise-
babies, daddy's maybes.
I surmise that the effect that it had on you may have been what you was just saying, as far as feeling like you need to maybe do more than what, you know, the typical person
Yeah,
your age would
I
do,
felt
because
like it
you
was
felt like you
needed.
needed to, you know, step up so that your
Yeah.
mom didn't feel as much pressure and everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I have
So
other siblings. Like, it's 5 of us.
I get it.
That's, you know, and my mama
Okay.
and my baby.
You know, some of the, I guess, aggressive behavior when you was younger, anything like that, I'm gonna ask, right?
Yeah.
Anything like ever happened to you when you was younger?
No,
Okay, so nothing like that ever happened?
nah.
Okay, so because where do you think that aggression and that anger, like what do you think you was angry about?
I felt like I was so quiet for so long. I was holding my tongue for so long, and people took
About
advantage
what?
of that.
About what?
Like, I'll just be quiet. Like, however I felt, it don't matter what the situation was. I was always quiet, and people took advantage of that. And when I finally started speaking up, and folks used to bully me, and when I finally spoke up, it just, I don't know, ever since the first girl bullied me and I beat her up, and I just been going off in folks' junk ever since. You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna play with me. It's just not gonna happen. So
it always be the little tiny
I
ones.
changed, though.
It always be the little
I
tiny ones.
changed. It would still get like that, but I definitely changed since I had my baby.
I get it.
gotta
I get
live
it.
for her.
It's always the ones like 120 pounds.
Yes.
Like,
And I stepped in
out
the
here
thing,
fighting
I
and
was like,
stuff.
what, 118? You know?
Okay. So you're in this program. How long is the program? Like, how long are you slated to be in there?
How long? You're 3 to 6 months. It's basically on you, but you would not be there longer than 5 to 4 months. You would not be there longer than 5.
Okay.
They
so
there
4 or
for
5
you
months.
to get in there and get out. Get your stuff and get out. Straight like that. You graduate, have your prom, and you gone. Off to work. It's over. You gonna forever be a Gapter Youth Build, though. You gonna forever be a Gapter Youth Build.
Okay. So as far as like, are you guys in a relationship? You and the baby daddy?
No, we are not. We co-parents.
Co-parent?
Yes.
Was y'all in a relationship when you had the baby?
We was.
What happened? Why did the relationship dissolve?
I just felt like we need to get on our shit. You know? Like, I need to
broke
better
up with who?
myself, and he needs to better himself. We both agreed that we need to better ourselves.
I get that, but nobody-
I ain't got nothing.
No
I ain't
animosity.
got no house, no car in my name. He ain't
Okay,
got
you
no
ain't
house,
got
no car
nothing,
in his
okay.
name. We got jobs, and we're trying to get our education. So our main priority need to be better in our life for our child. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask something. So, given that, what you just said, right? When you look back on it, do you regret kind of, you know, not, I know you don't regret your child being here. Of course
Yeah.
you love your kid. But do you regret like kind of doing it at a place in life where you didn't have anything?
No. I feel like God does everything for a reason, and at the end of the day, I feel like me and my baby, I don't know, I feel like my baby helped me. My baby made me better.
Kind of
So,
helped you to get
yeah,
straight, and
I needed her.
You was kind of on a wild and loose
I
path
was
type
definitely,
deal?
if I didn't have my baby, I'd probably be dead or in jail right now, so I needed her.
Hmm.
That's how I look at it. I definitely needed her. I was wild. I was
Tell you
wild
what.
in these streets.
You
So
was wild in these streets?
yes.
What
and
type of
my
stuff was you
babies-
doing in these
I was,
streets?
Listen.
Tell
I
me.
can't
We
speak on
want.
certain
Okay,
things,
so here's the thing. We
but I
don't.
can say I was out here fighting, like I was in the streets.
I'll
in the
say this.
streets,
I'll say
sun
this,
up,
right?
sundown.
I don't want you to obviously incriminate yourself,
Yeah.
but we want to know. We want
I
to
was
get
out
an
here
honest
fighting,
description of what
disrespectful,
happens.
arguing with my mama. I used to leave the house, walk out the house when I wanted to.
We say
I
in
was
these
just
streets,
doing
was you
what I
like,
was wanting to do.
was
I
you like
out
kind of
here.
selling product?
Well, I
Was you-
wasn't in the streets like how these young girls.
Okay,
See how
okay.
these young girls in the streets, you know, they out here fucking on their young age. They doing what they doing. I wasn't in the streets like that. I was in the streets. I felt like my mama them. I felt like that's my family, but the streets was my family. So I was out there with my family. I was out there with them. Like they were helping take care of me. They was out here helping raise me. They was showing me the real world, what going on in these streets for real. And mama showing me in the house. They were going in the house. Like, nah, you learning in the house is not for the teacher everything. I need to know what's in these streets too. I ain't the Lord was saying both. I need to be street smart, book smart, all that smart. So I was out there in the streets. I'm book smart, street smart, all that.
Does your mom still live in the Metro Atlanta area?
No, my mom stays an hour and 30 minutes away.
Okay, okay.
She
Okay.
stays.
I mean, cause did she move like after you got in the program, or was she already living out?
She moved. My mom moved like in 2022, maybe 2021.
Okay, so about 3 years ago.
Yeah,
And so did you move with her, or
No.
did you stayed up here with your uncle basically?
I stayed up here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Going
all
down
right,
there.
all right.
Never.
And so you're 18.
Yes.
Okay. And so you're just now starting as an adult, right?
Yeah.
What do you want your life to look like
I feel like
10 years from now?
Well, I ain't gonna say that. 10 years from now, y'all. 10 years from now. Listen, I'm telling you this now. 10 years from now, I'm gonna be up there. Y'all gonna see me at the top. When
Doing
I tell
what?
y'all,
Doing what?
10 years from now, I'm gonna be. 10 years from now, I would say I'm gonna be a construction worker, but I'm not even gonna be that. I'm gonna be over the construction projects. I'm gonna be telling them what to
You
do.
gonna be the foreman?
Yes, I'm gonna tell them, you go build that right there. You go pick out where we gonna build this at. You go see how much we finna spend on these
So that's what
walls
you're going
right
into
here.
is construction?
Our trade is doing construction. We do construction. It's
Do
a
you-
construction program.
Do you plan on having any more babies anytime soon?
No.
Or? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
If I have another child, I will go through defects, but no.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, listen, Miss, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions.
For sure.
If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Well, my Instagram is OMERTABREE, Omertabree. I don't. My
got
Cash
Cash App?
App 76ERBREE 76 or Bree.
Yeah, you never know.
You know,
Somebody
yeah.
might want to,
You
help
never
out.
know.
Right?
But
Little lunch
yeah.
money every now and again to help, right?
Yeah.
Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions.
sure.
We definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
For sure.
Make
Thank
sure
you.
have a good
You
one,
too.
sweetie.
You have a great day.
All right.